What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on PLTR ticker. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might affect the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and I will show you my technical analysis. And I will show exactly what should you expect from the price action. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, right after this sell-off, and I drew this support line, and I've told you that this support line should hold. And technically, as you can see, we didn't even touch it with this movement to the downside, and it is a very good sign because we have higher lows, and for now we have to have higher highs. But the previous swing high is right here, and we have a lot of room to grow to this point. We have about 10% of upside potential, and I have to say that this level, this green bar, it is a 0.618, 0.65 Fibonacci retracement level from the bottom right here, from this bottom to this top, and it is the most probable level of trend reversal. And as you can see, we have very good price action around these levels, and that's why it is next potential accumulation point right after this one, when I nailed this bottom, and right after this one, when I nailed this bottom. And for those of you who follow my channel for quite some time, you know that these two levels were our main accumulation points. And with this one, with this golden pocket from the very bottom to the very top, as you can see, we also had very good reaction right here, but eventually we broke it to the downside. And it happened, but despite of this movement to the downside, we have very good average price that is below $20 mark. And from this point, you potentially might be up for about 20% to our current price. And it is very good position, nothing to worry about it. And I will show you in my technical analysis why this point might be the third main accumulation point, right after this one and this one. So, and let's continue with the fundamental news. Let's start with the company profile. Palantir Technologies builds and deploys software platforms for intelligence community in the United States to assist in counter-terrorism investigations and operations. They have two main products. It is a Palantir Gotham and Palantir Foundry. Palantir Gotham is a software platform for the government contracts, and Palantir Foundry is a platform for commercial contracts. And this company for now has a total market cap of $45.96 billion. They have a revenue of $1.33 billion with a revenue growth of 47.41%. They have negative net income of $1.26 billion. And I covered it multiple times why they have this number. They have very strong cash position of $2.34 billion with a total debt of only $249.79 million. So, financially, as I already mentioned in my previous video, this company is very stable and nothing to worry about this. And let me show you the recent news that might drive the price of this company. And we are on Seeking Alpha. This article was published on October 11th and it's titled MSP Recovery Partners with Palantir to Transform Connectivity Across the US Healthcare System. And let me quote you these bullets. MSP Recovery, a Medicare, Medicaid, commercial and secondary payer reimbursement recovery leader, established a partnership to transform legal, data and healthcare delivery into one united ecosystem. MSP will provide the detailed underlying legal, data and healthcare knowledge, utilizing Palantir Foundry as the foundation of the data ecosystem. Over time, the partnership intends to eliminate today's inefficiencies and use knowledge to reduce rising costs across the healthcare industry. Eventually, the partnership intends to improve care at both patient and population levels, while introducing new potential revenue for both companies. So, and let me show you another news. We are on investorplace.com and this article was published 2 days ago. It's titled "There is still too much hype backed into the Palantir stock price." And I have to say that this article is really bearish on Palantir, and the main concern about this company is their forward price to earnings ratio of 145.2x at today's prices. And the author of this article shows that Palantir doesn't have lucrative contracts Even this 823 million contracts with the US Army, the recent contract, is not so lucrative. And on top of that, the author anticipates a tapering. And this also means that Palantir might be hit by this action. And many of you know that I'm not a native speaker, and it was quite difficult for me to understand what tapering is. And let me show you that tapering is the process of slowly pulling back the stimulus what Feds provided during the pandemic. And I have to say that a lot of English-speaking people also doesn't know what tapering is. And tapering basically it is the process when Fed starts to reduce its help to the economy, and definitely this action will hit the high-tech stocks, and definitely it might hit the Palantir as well. But I cannot agree with this article, because in the long term Palantir has a lot of contracts. Even without any new contracts, they will have about $1.1 billion in revenue with their existing contracts for the period of about 6 years. And I have to say that it is a very good foundation for its future growth. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's switch to weekly time frame, and I will show you one interesting thing. First of all, I don't need this Fibonacci retracement level. Let me turn it off. And I have to say that this movement to the upside, if I connect these bottoms with the channel tool, this bottom, this one and this one, as you can see, we have very strong trend line. And with this movement we can connect these points as well. This means we are moving higher in this channel, and this level might be next potential accumulation point. And so far so good. We didn't break this support line, and we didn't break this lower support from the channel. This means from this point we might go higher. At least we have to break this previous high, and we have to hit somewhere here the range of about $30 mark. And this leads to an upside potential of about, let me show it to you, more than 25%. And I have to say that this movement to the upside will be within next several weeks. So I think we have very good setup. Let me show you on a 4 hours time frame again, that from this point we have about, let me show it to you, about 5% of potential losses with the movement to the downside if we put a stop loss slightly below this support line. And the upside potential is really massive. It is at 25%. This means we have risk to reward ratio of more than 5 to 1, and this means this setup is really lucrative for you as a potential swing trader. And for those of you who want to invest in this company, and for those of you who already done your own due diligence, nothing to worry about the movements, nothing to worry about the tapering, and nothing to worry about the short-term movements, because in the long term, this company, in my opinion, will beat the market, and that's why you can accumulate position on every movement to the downside, and that is how your average price will be much more attractive for the future profits. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!